What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Skin Club video. Dude, this new event, I'm liking it so far. As in, I'm liking the UI. I don't know if I like the cases, I'll be so honest, bro. Last video, I mean, the top case did pretty well. It did pretty well. It pulled a ridiculous item, I can't lie. If you haven't seen it, I'm not going to spoil it. Go and watch it because it's a goated video, to be honest with you. But the other cases in that event, I don't know, man. I don't know what to think about them. All right, we'll start off with our free cases. If you guys want to play on the Skin Club, make sure you click the line first link in the description. Yeah, okay. Okay, nothing too good there. Anyone pulling anything from new cases? I don't think so. Okay. I'm tempted to just spam them, but I don't know. I think we go back to 2v2. And we'll do normal mode as well, which is honestly pretty rare, I can't lie. This is going to be a weird battle, like 4 of each. It's a hella expensive one as well. So right off the rip's kind of like, eh. But we obviously have a lot of funds here that we can sell. We're just going to sell everything. Fuck it. Might as well. 2 bands. Boom. Oh my god. We have to clap back, surely. There's nothing worse than literally first case and you're already down over $1,000. But I mean, luckily for us, it's like 700 that we're down. But we're about to hit an arabesque or a prince on the left and everything's all good. Damn it. Okay, now we're over 1,000 down. I actually managed recently, guys, to talk my girlfriend into basically not even talking her into it, but I managed to explain to her why it is beneficial for us to combine funds. Right, I've been investing on my own portfolio for a little while now, and she does fucking great at saving, bro. She does an awesome job. Oh my god, what a hit! She does an awesome job at saving, and I have finally persuaded her to actually join our, what do you call that shit? It's a good hit. Not like our wealth, but we have now joined our funds together. So that instead of being like individual, oh my god, we just lost. Instead of being individuals, we are now doing like a joint investment portfolio, which I think is really cool. We're combining assets. That's what I'm trying to say, dude. I am fucking just cooked. I am cooked. But yeah, we're combining assets, which to me, I just think it's a no-brainer, right? Like I know that we're long term, she knows that we're long term, so it makes sense, man. Like let's just start stacking cash because I think the biggest problem that people have isn't earning money, right? Everyone can earn money. All right, that's a good start. Like think about it, right? If you grew up with parents who weren't rich, like myself, right? Then you think, oh, your parents always earned money. That wasn't the problem. They both worked, they both earned money. What's the problem? To me, the answer to that question is time. It's time. They didn't have long enough where they were just stacking cash, right? When they actually had money coming through, they're probably paying off the bank, they're paying off the mortgage for the house, they're raising kids. When you're doing those things, you're not able to stack cash, at least not if you're quote unquote normal, right? Now, I mean, for me, obviously I'm quite lucrative. I have a few different business models that I'm doing at the moment. This is very much like a side thing to normal people that would see this as a side thing. Whereas I'm able to really grind this out, which is amazing, and then have a full-time career. And I'm also always looking at other things that I can build on the side as well. So for me, my earning capacity at the moment is great. My earning potential is even better. And my girlfriend's saving potential is ridiculous, bro. She does great for herself, man. I can't lie. She's a qualified pharmacist. She's amazing, right? But the thing is, every time you work for someone else, you really are limited and you're quite held back in terms of what you can achieve financially. In most cases, right? Obviously there's differences and there's some examples that don't fit that logic. But with her, pretty much as an entrepreneur, right? As someone with a business, I could earn 10 times her annual salary in 1 year, right? To give you an idea. So it's pretty crazy when you think about it that way. Now, obviously, that would be really fucking hard, but that's earning potential, right? That's why you got to look at it that way. I myself, since I was actually, I'm not going to say my age, fuck it, but for the last 4 years, there hasn't been a year where I haven't earned over $100,000. Damn, this coconut sugar is killing me right now. And that's not like a flex or anything. Like I said, it literally doesn't matter. I'm just some fucking random person talking into a mic over some cases being open on Skin Club, right? I don't want you guys to ever think like, oh, this guy's flexing on us. Like I'm not trying to do that. I'm just literally giving you an example. Because there's probably some of you out there that are doing that or that have goals to be doing that. And I think it's important to have these conversations. And to be honest with you, back when I was making this money in my first few years, like no one in my family had earned that money. Like when I was doing this, nah, fuck, I still can't give my age away. I'm still young, right? But no one in my family was making that type of money at that age. To be honest with you, the adults in my family weren't really making that money. Most of them aren't. And for me, it's been a consistent thing, but I didn't have any sort of, I guess, financial literacy almost, right? I didn't really understand what I wanted to do with my money. Now, I wasn't like terrible with it. I didn't go ahead and just buy all this designer shit and do stupid stuff, but like I did have moments where I would just spend a lot of money. I remember for my first anniversary with my girlfriend, I bought it was like a night at the Ritz, probably like $1,000 room or something like that. And then we went out to dinner to like a fancy restaurant. And all in all, it was like probably $2,000 that I spent on our first year anniversary, which, if you think about it, is just, it's kind of ridiculous. I understand, like, oh, it's nice, and yeah, you know, if you can, you should give back, you should celebrate. But for 1 year, bro, like, really, I was doing that shit. I also was someone who, like, I was always investing in my business. So I spent probably over $40,000 on mentors and courses and programs and shit like that, right? All to try and develop me better and to earn more money, which, I mean, it did. It really did. So those things, yeah, they get a question mark in what I'm about to say. But a lot of the time, when you don't actually have someone who's kind of been through that position, you don't really want to listen to them. You don't take shit seriously. People will try and give me advice quite frequently, right? But I think subconsciously, I always just discredit it. And I think to myself, this person hasn't even done that. This person isn't where I want to be. There's no point in me listening. And I think that's a very, very valuable trait to have. And it's an admirable trait. Some people will say you're being a dick, but it's the reality, right? It's like the whole story of, I think it's the owner or the creator of, oh my god, of Ferrari versus the creator of like Lamborghini, right? I think they were both farmers, and one just fucking chose to do it his own way, and he made a better car, and he made Lamborghini, and it's a fucking crazy story. So for me, by telling you guys, you need to be thinking not only about, you know, making money, but you need to be thinking about the time frame and all this shit as well, right? Because I am in this position now where I've been earning consecutive over 100,000 a year, right? And obviously that's before tax, right? I do what I can to try and not pay a hell of a lot of tax. But if I had this mindset of, you know what, I need to think about time frames. I need to think that I'm earning good money, but how can I actually level this up? I think if you have people in your life that you can genuinely trust, it makes sense to combine assets 100%. But I understand not everyone has these people in their lives where they actually can trust them. Some people, you can't even trust your family. I get that. You just have to be really, really smart about how you're doing it. If I wasn't going to do it with my girlfriend, I'd have no problem doing it with my best friend, right? Like, I trust him 100%. He's quite a successful guy as well. There'd be no issue. But because I am creating a life with my partner, I think you just have to prioritize that, right? Like, in my mind, this is one of one. Like, this is the only woman that I am interested in and want to actually have a future with. So I've decided to lock in, combine our assets together, focus 100% on just growing that, bro. Because like they say, right? Money just sits there and does nothing. If you use that money to actually invest, fantastic. So I'm not putting all my money in with her, right? I'm going to leave my crypto because my crypto is just separate, right? We're growing that. That's going to be huge in the future, especially if Ethereum continues to go up. I know it's kind of been at peak and blah, blah, blah. But I think personally, I don't see how it can't go up in the future. Ripple, if XRP can, oh my God, continues to go up, then I'm going to be fucking laughing, bro. Nice, nice, nice. That's crazy, actually. So there's a lot of things that I'm personally working on, but one of my bigger life updates is that we're now combining assets. I have like a random account, and we kind of were like, oh, we'll more or less take things slow and we'll deposit bits and pieces here and there. Like we both put a couple grand in the other day. I have an investment account or portfolio with this company that I don't really use. It kind of just been sitting there, and it's got about 25 grand in there. So to be honest, I'm just going to transfer the entirety of it. I'm not even thinking like, oh, we need to track how much each person's putting in. Like, I don't really care. Like, I'm gonna put more money in, and I just don't really care because, to me, I'm not even going to consider a backup plan or a get out of jail free because to me, if you're putting energy into that, then you're actually going to make that happen, or you're more likely to attract that. So I'm not going to worry about that shit. I know people talk about prenups, blah blah blah. Like, realistically, if you're certain on the person that you're with, then I don't think you should need that shit. And I guess vice versa. I don't know. She hasn't asked me to track it or anything like that. I think, yeah, she knows, bro. She knows where I'm headed. She knows what my goals are and how that aligns financially with our goals. No way this actually continued. But yeah, this has been a hella yap session, honestly. Maybe some of you guys are doing this, by the way. Like, if you are, I'd be really keen to hear sort of your experiences and how it's all been going for sure. I think it's one of those things where any sort of examples, feedback, anything like that would be really cool to hear. Because I know, like, talking about finances to some people is like a bit of a dirty conversation, or like it's uncomfortable. But I think that's why most people don't have an idea about how to actually make it financially, dude. Like, a lot of people are just fucking buying houses and they're crippling themselves and they can't even fucking do anything. Whereas, like, in 2025, dude, there's so many ways you can make money. There's so many ways you can be more financially literate as well. And you can start to think, how can we actually sort of stack up money? I hate the word saving. Like, saving money just is so stupid because ultimately you're not trying to save money, you're trying to multiply it. But how do you multiply it, right? You have to stack it, bro. It's the only way possible. It is literally the only way possible. So that's what I'm doing. I think maybe some of you might also benefit from considering that. Nice. We just hit so many of these upgrades, bro. But yeah, I'm going to keep you guys posted with that as well because I think it's really, really cool. Our first goal, short-term goal, to be get 100K in that account, which honestly won't take very long at all, which is cool. I mean, it's just a matter of transferring from other accounts, etc. But yeah, we're gonna do that, and I'm keen, bro. My goal, obviously, I just said 100, but to me, I'm thinking, how do I get 1 million in there real quick? I can't lie. But I am going to be working on some other things, other businesses. You guys know I was like heavy into the gym before. I made a lot of money in the gym, fitness scene. I'm going to look at doing that again, I'll be honest. I am going to look at doing that again. Because as much as like I'm in a good position with work, it's just, I don't know, man. I'm just never truly satisfied, which I'm sure a lot of you can relate. Anyway, I appreciate you guys watching this video. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.